We told you last week about the big winners in this year's Oscars, but it got us thinking about all the people working behind the scenes to make these amazing movies. One important area is designing and making props. Tash caught up with an Australian guy who's had a hand in some big Hollywood movies.
Have you ever watched cool movies like this?
Such a beautiful place.
And wondered, how do they make these characters look so lifelike? Well, there are people who do this as an actual job. Corey is an expert in prop making and special effects. He's worked on TV shows and movies, and one you might have watched is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. He helped make some of the creatures.
It might be a case of, for instance, with the Wookiees, helping build the suits, build full life-size casts of the performers so that the people could build the suits that would go on them, casting the hands and the feet for the individual characters to create them. Then that would go to another department to put all the hair and everything else on it.
Corey studied at the Adelaide College of the Arts, and he recently went back to meet some students who want to follow in his footsteps.
You use prop stick and break a smaller piece off.
This year, students are studying prop making.
As a prop maker, that's one of the hardest things, is deciding what to make.
They've got their first practical workshop with Jeff, who's worked on big stage productions like The Lion King. Today, they're learning how to mould characters using plasticine.
Pushing things around with your clay, and every time you do that, there's a different expression, a different shadow that's cast on the piece.
And what are you working on here?
I'm doing a little head sort of inspired by Dracula and Frankenstein, something like that.
So Rose, what's this little creature here that you're making?
So basically I'm making like a little monkey.
Is it something you'd like to get into? And
Definitely. I love sculpting, so hopefully go into props, to films, TV, anywhere.
Where are you hoping it'll take you?
Well, I'm really interested in props and want to do something like that, puppets especially.
One of the things the students learn about is a process called casting.
So Jeff, you're going to show me how to make a cast of my hand.
That's right. So what we're going to do is use stuff here called alginate, which is basically stuff that the dentists use to take impression off people's teeth when they make braces for them.
This is fun. Okay, straight in?
Yep, straight in there.
And don't touch the bottom.
Yeah.
And after 15 minutes, it was ready.
Really, this is the most exciting part, and anything can happen from here. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it doesn't.
That is so cool.
That's the process.
That's awesome.
So if you've ever thought about a career in the movie industry, there are all kinds of creative ways of getting there. And you could be doing something really cool behind the scenes.